Oh, sixes. Just wanted to send you a couple of clips on transitioning to defend. Um, as we're looking at when we lose the possession of the ball, what are the kind of shape scenarios that we're dealing with here? You can see you've got good numbers in terms of being around the ball, but there's not much pressure on the ball, which becomes a little bit of a problem. The gap that we have right here is something that ultimately, if our back line and our six uh, are too far apart, it creates some problems for us in terms of how we're going to be able to defend it. So you see that they do break that line. Players start to run forward. And again, it creates that situation where five players are now out of the play, as you can see. So immediately here, this scenario as the left back, we want to make sure that we're have our body shape facing the ball, but also dropping back a little bit to protect the space. And then ultimately, obviously, as center backs, making sure that we're getting to a spot where we can help and closing it down on the outside there. We still have good 4v3. We're still okay, but it's the amount of runners that are coming in that could be problematic in matches coming forward or moving forward. So it's very important just that we recognize the shape. And the second clip here will show us the same thing. We're all over them. We're attacking. We lose the ball, and immediately, again, we have this gap right here that potentially is going to hurt us. And now the amount of players that are still back here after that one pass becomes a little problematic. And, if these players pick up speed and are able to join, creates a numbers down scenario. That situation right there, as a center back is stepping, if you're going to apply that pressure, that's fine. But we've got to make sure that we're covering, and we've got to make sure that we're also behind the ball so that if it does go through, we're able to pick it up right away. Again, they didn't score, and it's just that initial shape that I think is something that we want to focus on as soon as there's a loss of possession. Little attacking piece here. This moment right here where we have this middle of the field wide open. If we play into that area first, then it gives Rhea or Anna the chance to be able to switch the point of attack much quicker. Not a bad shout because our Addie's up there already, but if we switch the point, we can create a much more dynamic scoring opportunity. And this last clip here will kind of define it. So as you can see, she's got her pinned in the corner, and we need to make sure that players are constantly moving up, and not allowing them to get out. So again, center backs here, midfielders there. Very important that we put them under this pressure, because if they do go out, again, now does everybody see this gap again where we've got players here, and that's five of our players right there, six on the left side, that they're able to just pass with one ball and then spark an attack. So that movement there from these players, not only did it need to be up, now as soon as that ball is played, immediately needs to track back, track back, track back, track back, because then you'll see as they switch it, or not switch it, as they play forward, it becomes problematic for us. Again, we lost possession. They're able to break the line in behind us. This can be solved by rotating in the midfield. If she's beat here, that's okay. We can slide over and we can drop in and cover. And then this forward needs to be coming in. And obviously, you're going to track in to that area there. Not allowing them to switch the ball, making her play the ball down the line here is going to be something you're going to see a couple times in this clip. Same thing, making sure that she's going to play the ball this way towards the right back so that they're not able to get the switch. And now that we're busted, hard run to recover, hard run to recover, hard run to recover. And this is a dangerous situation, you know, that this weekend or the next weekend in league play could come back to haunt us. So just starting out with a more compact shape initially on the loss of possession and making sure that our back line is stepped up, it will help us a little bit more moving forward. Hope that helps a little bit. Thanks.